Emotions. They're the chains that hold you back, the weights that drag you down. But what if you could break free? What if you could master those emotions, control them, and use them as weapons instead of shackles? In this video, we're diving deep into the art of becoming emotionless. Without further delay, let's start the video. Chapter 1. Don't love anyone too much. Love is one of the most beautiful and powerful emotions we can experience. It connects us, binds us together, and often gives our lives purpose. But there's a fine line between loving deeply and becoming too attached. When love becomes excessive, it can turn into a double-edged sword, clouding our judgment and making us vulnerable. Too much attachment can weigh you down. When you invest all your emotional energy into someone else, you risk your own happiness and well-being. When things go wrong, such as a relationship ending or not being reciprocated, the pain can be overwhelming. This kind of pain can lead to feelings of loss, depression, and a sense of hopelessness. The Stoics, ancient philosophers known for their wisdom on emotional resilience, emphasized the dangers of attachment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Learning to love without becoming overly attached is a crucial skill. It allows you to appreciate the beauty of a relationship without letting it define you. You can care deeply for someone without losing yourself in them. Reflect on your own life for a moment. Think about times when you've loved someone so much that their actions controlled your emotions and well-being. Did this lead to pain or disappointment when their love wasn't returned? By recognizing the balance between loving and being attached, you can protect your heart and empower your soul. This is the first step on your journey toward emotional strength. As you continue on this path, remember that true strength lies in finding equilibrium in your relationships. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where we explore another essential aspect of emotional mastery. Chapter 2. Don't care for everyone and become selectively empathetic. Empathy is a powerful and admirable trait. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, allowing us to connect deeply and offer comfort. However, there's such a thing as being too empathetic. Excessive empathy can drain you mentally and emotionally, leaving you feeling depleted. When you care too deeply for everyone and everything, you risk absorbing all the problems and emotions around you. Think of yourself as a sponge. If you soak up every drop of water you come into contact with, you'll eventually become oversaturated and lose your effectiveness. The Stoics recognize the importance of balance when it comes to empathy. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is especially true when it comes to navigating empathy. Selective empathy is about choosing when to engage emotionally and when to maintain a level of detachment. This approach helps shield you from unnecessary emotional turmoil and allows you to focus on your own well-being. Consider the wisdom of setting boundaries. When you selectively choose the situations and people you invest your empathy in, you conserve your emotional energy. This doesn't mean turning a blind eye to others' suffering, but it does mean being mindful of how much you give and when you give it. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, please consider like and subscribe, and thanks a lot if you did already. Moving on. Chapter 3. Cut off toxic people from your life. The people we surround ourselves with play a major role in shaping our emotions, thoughts, and overall well-being. Just like a single rotten fruit can spoil an entire basket, a toxic person can cast a shadow over your life, draining your energy and clouding your judgment. The Stoics understood the power of self-preservation and the importance of choosing the right company. They believed that while we can't control the actions of others, we can control who we associate with. Diogenes, a philosopher known for his stoic views, emphasized the need to listen more and speak less. This is a reminder to be observant of the company you keep and listen to your own intuition. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Are there individuals who constantly bring negativity, sow doubts, or undermine your ambitions? These toxic influences can weigh you down and hold you back from reaching your full potential. Cutting off toxic people is not an act of cruelty. It's an act of self-love and self-respect. By removing or distancing yourself from these influences, you protect your peace of mind and emotional health. This allows you to surround yourself with positivity and genuine support. Remember, distancing yourself from toxic individuals doesn't mean holding grudges or harboring resentment. Instead, it's about recognizing that certain relationships may not serve your well-being and making the choice to let them go. By doing this, you create a protective barrier around yourself, ensuring that negativity, doubt, and pessimism have no place in your life. This is a crucial step on the journey toward mastering your emotions. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where we'll explore another important aspect of emotional resilience and strength. Chapter 4. Don't express your feelings and views to everyone every time. In a world that often encourages us to speak our minds and wear our hearts on our sleeves, there's a hidden strength in choosing when and where to express our thoughts and emotions. While open communication is vital in many aspects of life, there's a profound power in practicing restraint. Being mindful about when to share your feelings and views can help you maintain inner peace and avoid unnecessary conflicts. It doesn't mean you should suppress your emotions, but rather choose the right time, place, and audience to express them. This way, you protect your emotional well-being and cultivate a sense of self-assuredness. The Stoics often emphasized the importance of inner tranquility and the dangers of seeking external validation. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once remarked, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This highlights the importance of managing your inner world. Think about moments when you shared a personal achievement or a deeply held belief with others. Sometimes the reactions you received may not have been supportive or affirming. Such experiences can be disheartening and shake your confidence. Choosing not to express every feeling or view to everyone, not about suppression. It's about empowerment. By practicing this restraint, you cultivate an inner strength and self-assurance. Your emotions, beliefs, and views become unshakable because they're no longer at the mercy of others' opinions. As you navigate this journey, remember that your emotional core can remain strong and resilient by carefully choosing when and how to share your thoughts and feelings. This is a crucial step toward mastering your emotions. Chapter 5. Set boundaries and prioritize yourself. Boundaries, both physical and emotional, are essential for preserving your well-being and ensuring a healthy balance in your life. In an era of constant connectivity and demands, setting boundaries can feel challenging, yet it is a crucial step towards achieving emotional resilience. When you set clear boundaries, you take control of your time and energy. It's an act of self-respect that helps you protect your peace of mind and emotional health. Boundaries allow you to decide when to engage with others and when to take a step back for yourself. The Stoics valued time and introspection, understanding that our time is our most valuable resource. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised us to use our time wisely and not squander it. By setting boundaries, you communicate that your time and emotional energy are precious and should not be taken for granted. Imagine your life as a house with doors and windows. Without boundaries, you leave them wide open, allowing anyone and anything to disrupt your peace. By setting boundaries, you control who enters your space and when, safeguarding your inner world. Prioritizing yourself is not selfish. It's necessary for your well-being. This means learning to say no without guilt and taking time for yourself without feeling the need to justify it. When you prioritize your needs, you strengthen your emotional resilience and ensure that you're in the best position to support others when needed. By embracing the practice of setting boundaries and putting yourself first, you cultivate a sense of empowerment and autonomy. You gain clarity and focus on your goals and values, free from distractions and unnecessary stress. Incorporate these principles into your life to maintain a strong emotional foundation. You've now completed your journey toward emotional resilience and mastery. Armed with these insights, you can navigate life's challenges with confidence and strength. Remember, you have the power to shape your emotional destiny. Thank you for joining this journey with me. Let this newfound strength guide you to a life of purpose and fulfillment.